Hey beautiful souls, and a very happy new year to you guys. It's been amazing 2023 and we are embarking together to a new journey, and I'm super stoked to show you what's in store. And this day we will be doing a sit down, and I hope you guys will be sitting down, have a drink, and get to see me myself doing this makeup as we have a little chat. Certainly I am switching things up with a sit down video because I know you guys love that. You love to read my mind. So we are taking a time to be related together, where we have a relaxed time, have a heart-to-heart chat, and share meaningful insights. Maybe or maybe not, I don't know. So great, have a seat, have a drink, and just do whatever you like, and let's get this started. What? It's been a while since I sat down with you. Or did I actually do that on my previous video? I think I did that. I've just been taking breaks here and there, and you know, it's very much needed. And I feel like this new year has been so different for me, and I wanted it this way because one way or another, you always feel like social media is good, but then at some point you feel like probably you're spending so much time with strangers. Also still not a bad thing, but then you also get lost in it, and that's what happened to me for a while. And then I felt like, you know what, I think I need a break, because you travel too much, you spend so much time with people, but then, you know, sometimes people also don't understand, like when you're a content creator, you need to get new ideas every here and then. And when you're making content, most of the time you don't even know how that will go, because that happens almost all the time. You know, we create content, we don't know if it's going to be suitable for our audience. Sometimes it's a hit, sometimes it's a miss, and you know, there's nothing you can do about that. So personally, I just felt like I'm at a space where I wanted to do things just by myself. I wanted to have my space. And you know, especially with my type of content creation, I deal with so many people with different characters. I listen to so many stories. I engage with so many people. And then, you know, at the end of it all, sometimes you also get lost in it, and then you forget about yourself because you want to do things for people. And I enjoy it. That I cannot even complain about, because I really enjoy that. But then, you know, it took a toll on me because I've been doing it now consistently for like 3 years. And yeah, I needed that big break, guys. I really needed that big break. But it's not a bad break, because even with a break, I still do some things behind the scenes, but they're not gonna make sense now. That will be for way later, because I feel that like for example, I've been watching so many movies lately. I've been watching so many reality shows. I've been watching a lot of documentaries. I've been watching just so many different types of things that are out there, and I didn't have time to watch all of that. For example, sometimes when I finish my lives, I would just be like, you know what, maybe I need to watch something just to, you know, switch off and you know, just be in a new environment mentally. And as much as I did that, I didn't do that like a lot, but this time I feel like I've been able to do that. I also had like one of the best Christmas ever, because like Dimitri family, we were there together, you know. So I've been able to, like, you know, hook up with so many family members on Dimitri's side here in Belgium. So that has also been something that I've enjoyed to do, and also being around different people, so it brings out a new character in you. You know, I've been also having new type of hobbies. I've been just doing different stuff. By the way, I just feel like, oh my god, wow, this sort of really interesting, but I enjoy that. My face is usually super oily, so I always try to use setting powder before everything else, especially on my T-zone and around here, because that's why I get really oily. And I've also been, I've been getting so many motivations from different types of people. I've been able to do new stuff, which is exciting on my side, like I mentioned earlier. And I'm just in my new zone, my new space, and it feels peaceful. It feels, it feels different, and I love it. I've also been cooking so much, and I've been trying on new recipes. And for example, like during Christmas, I tried to make everything from scratch. So we made turkey, just the usual Christmas food, but I made everything from scratch, like cranberry sauce. Like we literally didn't buy stuff, we just bought like ingredients, and I made everything. Like I cooked for 10 hours alone. 10 hours alone, and I loved it. It's like I was cooking, I was putting on music, and it just felt so good. I think I'm using the wrong brush for this, but it's okay. So I'm using a darker foundation first, and if you guys have noticed, like my skin is different right now. It's improving, honestly, and the summertime is already over. It's very cold in Belgium at the moment. It's been cold, like today I think is like the last, I saw it was actually a little bit snowing outside, but not like snowing, like heavy snow, no. And it's been raining a lot. It's just been cold. Like yesterday at night, me and Dimitri were just watching TV after he was done with working, and I've been also watching some other YouTubers, especially the travel vloggers. They're just something about travel vlogs. They're just good because you learn different things. And then we were just having some games, or we're watching those YouTube videos. And then while that was happening, we were like, you know what? We're just so tired of being in the house. Can't we just take like a drive outside late at night, like past midnight? And sometimes we do that, by the way, because sometimes you just want like a new space before you sleep, or just see something different outside before you sleep. So we do that from time to time, but we've been doing it even more now because I feel like I'm not distracted. Funny thing is that I've been, like I deleted my TikTok. Like I didn't like delete the whole, like my account or something. No, I just deleted the app because I felt like it has so much distractions. Like in a day, you end up watching like so many small videos, like, a few seconds videos. And then by the time you sleep, you feel like, oh my God, it's just too much. So I deleted TikTok. I actually, when I started taking my social media break, TikTok was the first app that I deleted on my phone. I also removed my Instagram for a while, but then I was like, you know what, I don't want to ruin my engagement because I'm still getting collaboration with many brands. I'm getting emails from so many brands, even though I was a little bit offline, not completely offline, but I've been getting so many collaborations. Some of them I've been denying them because also as a content creator, you always have to check, like, do some brands really align with with your type of content or not. So I was like, you know what, let me just post a few things, especially before the year ends. So I did some of that, and and it was so funny because I would always put like a screen time lock for Instagram. So I would be on Instagram for like a few minutes. I answer some DMs if I have some DMs, and I made sure that I didn't see so many posts. So if I found your post on top, I will always like. It's just something in me. Like if I ever see someone posting something, I always like. Sometimes I don't even read. I just find myself liking because I feel like, you know what, that person has posted so that they get a like. Let me give them a like. It'll make them feel good. So that's one thing that I always do. And then I would answer a few DMs, all of that, and then get out so that my engagement doesn't go back completely down. And then yeah, and then after that I would just get out of Instagram. Like, that's what I've been doing. I've been trying to avoid checking so much. I feel like sometimes you open Instagram and then you end up realizing like, oh my God, a whole day probably you've just been involved in other people's lives, which is also good. There's time and time for it, but for me I just needed that little that little time off. I needed that completely. And sometimes we also don't realize like social media can be healthy or unhealthy to us, and that's why people don't get it, that you can get lost in it. Like, we are not perfect. Personally, I'm not perfect. You might wake up in the morning and then somebody posts something, probably it's something nice, but then you feel like, oh my god, I think for myself I've not done anything enough. So you start comparing yourself to other people, which is not healthy. It happens to so many of us. But after taking this break, I feel like I've been just enjoying small things. I've been grateful just to wake up and have my music on, being outside in the nature, and just having family members around, hanging out with them, and just taking a day at a time, especially during winter. I feel like winter is one of the hardest times, especially in Europe, because people really get depressed, like a lot. You you especially find like during that Christmas New Year season is the time where if you're not born here, I'm one of those people, right? But mine is a little bit different. Let's say, for example, you're a student or you came here with any other type of way, and your family members are not here. You're not able to go back to Africa around that time, maybe because you're working or something like that. You open Instagram or you go on any other app, and just everybody is enjoying being somewhere and you're just stuck here. So that always happens. And it's just the price you pay for being so far away from home. You just have to get used to things like that. You also have to take a lot of vitamin D. That is very, very necessary. I've been taking vitamin D and I feel so good. Today I haven't, but I will take later. I take vitamin D, I take vitamin C, because when you live here, you don't have so much food that whereby you can just consume all the nutrients, and when it gets cold, you don't get to see the sun. And we have very few days which are very warm, and so this is the depression weather, and we push through. Like, we should not complain, because that's the price we pay for being far away from home. That's literally the price you pay. So by the time you relocate here, you just know, oh, you're giving up something to get the other thing. So that's why everybody has their own reasons about why they move. And if you see somebody living in Europe during summertime, they're enjoying their summer like we enjoy. It's the only time we get to see the sun. It's the only time we get to see like sunrise, sunset. Like, it's beautiful, it's gorgeous, and we don't take that for granted at all, because we know how it feels. Like, it can be 4 p.m. and it's already so dark outside. You wake up in the morning, it's still so dark, it's cold. You have to layer your outfit. You have a beautiful outfit, but you still have to cover it up with a jacket. And you want to wear a beautiful jacket, but sometimes it's not like that because it doesn't suit the weather. It might not look good with the outfit you're wearing, but at the end of the day, it's going to cover you up. And for example, myself, I have a problem with like my knees, not my knees, but literally my legs during winter. They suffer like crazy. And I've actually stopped wearing clothes with fleece, because I've realized it's like I have an allergy reaction with fleece. It's like I thought like, oh, fleece clothes are going to just help me with the cold, but if I wear anything with fleece, I end up scratching my skin. I feel so uncomfortable. I can't even walk. Like, literally, I can't just move. It's crazy. But I hate walking, especially in winter. So, but yeah, sometimes you have to do that, because you cannot just sit down the whole time. You cannot just drive everywhere. So yeah, that's winter struggles that we get. But besides that, I'm happy. Nothing much has changed for New Year for me on my side. I'm just the same Kiki, nothing has changed. I'm just the same person. I don't want to be that person who says, oh, new year, new me, new things, because it's all a lie. It's all a lie. It's New Year, same me. That's what's up. New Year, same me. And yeah, it's just been like that. Have I been doing anything else that's interesting? Honestly, not. Just regular stuff. Like, sometimes I even feel like, should I vlog this? I'm like, no, I've vlogged something like this 100 times. So why should I do it again? Even before I was sitting on this video, I was like, should I tell people an update of anything? Or I've done something like this, makeup, or should I not? Then I was like, yeah, let me just do it. If some people will enjoy it, will enjoy it. If some people don't, it's also fine. You know what I mean? So I use a light foundation as a concealer sometimes, because for this reason I'm not like doing makeup so that I go somewhere fancy. I'm just putting on makeup because I have a video that I have to shoot. I have to shoot a video for a brand, and because I'm about to do that, I feel like I don't need to really use concealer because it's not that necessary. This is gonna do the job. It's just for the screen. Yeah, it's part of my job, so I'm okay with that. I'm really okay with that. I've also been talking with my parents for so long, which is amazing. Like when they call me, I'm available, and I've been having a chat with my friends. And I feel like 2023 has not been a bad year for me and my friends. I feel like we've all been making progress, and whether good or bad, you just take a day as it is. Some things we can change about our lives, and some things we really can't. And that's why I say we cannot compare ourselves to other people, because where I sleep is not where you sleep. What I do is not what you do. Plus, I can tell you what to do, but if you don't want to do that, it's all up to you. Same to me. I have my weaknesses, I have my strengths. We are not the same. And we can never be the same, my love. We cannot. We really can't. But we can probably all improve our lives together. And I think also the reason why I feel a little bit different in my life lately, or just consciously or subconsciously, is I think when you turn 30, like reality starts to hit you. You feel like, oof, it's heavy. It's heavy. It's the same thing like when I turned 20. I remember like when I was 19, I really wanted to be 20 so bad. And when I became 20, I was like, wow, I'm getting old. At 20, you say you're feeling old. Like, come on. Things like those do happen though. You feel like you're old and you're 20, and now you're 30. You're like, oh my God. Oh my God. Time is not on my side. And then you're like, no. There's still time to do so many things. 30 is not old. 30 is the new 16. I'm joking, guys, but you know what I mean. It doesn't matter whether you're 40, whether you're 50. If you want to do things in your life, you can still do them. Like, age is just not a factor, unless it's something medical or something biological. Those things you cannot change. But yeah, some things, come on, we can all do them, whether we are 30, whether we are 40. And I feel like now that I'm 30, honestly, guys, like I sometimes feel like I don't want to care about anybody else in this life except me, my life, my husband, my family, and the people surrounding me. Because in your 20s, you live a life where you want to please most people. At this point, I don't want to do that, and I have no time to do that. If I feel like I don't want to do something, I'm not going to do it. If I feel like it's, I don't know if they call that maturity, or that's just something that comes with age. Like, you feel like I will do things for myself and for the people that love me and people that surround me, but not for anybody else outside my zone. Let's get this done. Sorry guys, like my camera went off, so I had to switch the batteries. So yeah, that's how I've been feeling. Like, I just want to do things that are healthy for me. I feel like time goes by so fast, and if time goes by so fast and you've still not done the things that you want to do, and you want to do things that please people, I don't think you will even get anywhere. Because remember, when you're in the public, especially some people like us who are content creators, we get the public scrutiny. People want us to do things that themselves they want to do. And at some point, like, social media can also be toxic. So at some point, honestly, sometimes social media can be very toxic because sometimes you read negative stuff about people, and then probably that makes you somehow feel better about yourself. And that's the negative side of social media, because you might read about somebody, oh, this person had this and then they lost this. So people kind of have joy in that. And I feel like also most of our values, they've gone downhill from just social media, because we end up just doing things again subconsciously, because we just start thinking for the majority. We stop thinking for ourselves, and I don't think that's healthy at all. I don't think so. I don't really think so. And that's how I feel. And there's also so many bullies out there. These people who always like when other people are miserable, and I feel like that's not my potion. My potion is positivity. My potion is growth. My potion is just being an adult and growing up and doing things that you have to do. So that's what's on my side and on my plate. And I hope that's on you too, darlings. Yeah, I hope this is gonna get better. We'll get it fixed. That's not a problem at all. At all. Jesus. I don't know, what do you guys like watching? Like, what do you watch? What do you like? For me, I also like watching crime documentaries. I feel like crime documentaries just it helps with your thinking a little bit, and also it makes you somehow stop being naive about how people are out there. And it also makes you be always cautious about people and the things they do. It also teaches you about being at the right place at the right time, having the right company, and just also living for you, your truth, and everything that you believe in. And I love that, because it's like pure mind games. Especially there's one on YouTube. It's, I think, psychological crime or something like that. I think that's the name of the channel. I love watching that, because every time I watch, it's like they tell you, like, when somebody is fidgeting, it means this. When somebody is avoiding eye contact, it means that. When somebody is, and I love it, because I learn a lot from all of that. Maybe it's just me. Some people love other things. I've also been watching a lot of Real Housewives. I do love Real Housewives. I love a lot of that. It just when I watch those women, remember, this is just that's just reality TV, but I just like it for like entertainment and just something for, keeping my mind off, or just switching off, and just seeing lives of other people. And I love watching them, because most of them are like older women, mature women, especially the franchises, the one in America. And I feel like when you watch them, then you're like, you know what, when I'm 50, I want to look like this. When I'm 55, I want to look like this. I want to do things like this. I want to focus on things like this. I want to live like this. It makes me good when I watch them, because I also get to see them traveling. I see how their homes look like. I see them going through their ups and downs. Then you're like, oh, so this is actually normal. Like, when this happens to you, this is normal. And just the lives they have, for me, is interesting enough. And also getting to see them at reunions and how they dress up. I love especially the dressing part, because if I'm sometimes just in the house and I'm having like my pajamas or something when I'm watching them, I feel like, oh, maybe I should get up and put on something nice, even though I'm not going somewhere. And I think that's the beauty part of it, because you feel like you see them with nice, beautiful pajamas in their homes, and you feel like, I think I should be even though maybe probably they don't stay like that 24/7. And especially like the one for Real Housewives of Lagos, the one in Nigeria. My God, those women can dress. They can dress. Oh, and if you live in Europe, I usually watch mine from Hayu, because I feel like when you have subscription with Hayu, I can't remember how much it is. Like, if you have a subscription from Hayu, you're able to watch all of them there, and that's what I do. We do this. That's what I watch from Heyu, and it's really interesting for me because when we don't live in America, so we're not able to watch them like, yeah, like that. So that's what I watch, and I love it. So besides that too, I've also been working a lot on my business, and especially I want to thank everyone and anyone that has always been in support of Royal Luxury Hair Extensions. Thank you so much, especially during the holidays. If you are really thoughtful, you guys, I love when you do that, like when you just come and say, hey Kiki, I want to get this. And also my website is up for those of you that still don't know about that. If you want to buy hair, you just go direct and you buy from the website. So thank you so much if you've been supportive of Royal Luxury Hair Extensions. It actually means a lot to me. Let's put this closer. Yeah, so that you see what I'm doing. I actually forgot about putting the camera closer, but it's not a problem. So tell me guys, do you enjoy when I do like this type of videos? Because you guys said last time, Kiki, I actually got somebody last time who said, hey Kiki, can you please show us like a makeup tutorial video? I'm like, oh, I've done so many of them, you can just check. But maybe one day I should do one where I just maybe don't talk, I just show you the products that I'm using. I think this is good like this. Yeah, I think this is good. I don't want to do like really heavy makeup. Maybe this is heavy for you. For me this is really not. The New Year's was nice, by the way. I went for lunch with Dimitri in a castle. We love castles. There's so many castles in Belgium and in Netherlands, and because we don't live far away from Netherlands, so we usually go to most castles that are in Netherlands. So we went to one of them in the Netherlands, and it was so gorgeous, really gorgeous. That's what we did for New Year's. And then in the evening we went to our family members for the fireworks and all of that. And what else did I do for Christmas? I already discussed about that. Actually nothing really much. We didn't do like crazy stuff. We've just been indoors, honestly. And I feel like I've been relaxing in a good way. I've been having my free time. I've been able to work on the things that I should be working on and things that pay my bills. So that's sort of interesting for me. I will clear it afterwards. I just want it to be a little bit sharp, really sharp. Yeah. What do I do now? We do the lips. We do the lips now. I think I'll do red lipstick. So I want it to be really red. And this helps. Should I do? No, I don't do red. I think I do something with gloss. Let me do gloss because it's not like. Maybe in the evening we will go for movies with hubby, but I'm not sure about that. So we'll see. Let me get a lip liner. Okay, so we have my lip liner here. This is the one from Revolution, and also I got this lipstick from Revolution as well. It's a Makeup Revolution London, and this one is IRL Whipped Lip Cream Americano Brown. When I got this lipstick, I had gone to actually do my nails in the city center here where I live. And then when I went to do my nails, the first time I actually didn't like them because that guy, when he did my nails, they didn't come out so well. So there were some chippings here on the end, the pink ones that I had for Christmas. And then I went a few days before New Year's. I think it was on the 30th. Now I went to do my nails again. So he did this like the black French nails. And then before I walked in there, I went into Croatvat. It's a makeup store, or not just makeup store, they have everything, like anything you want, it's just in there, Croatvat. And when I went there, I got like, I saw these ones in every color, and then when I saw this brown, I was like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, those are so beautiful. But then when I went to pay, I was like, oh my god, I forgot my banking card at home, I forgot my whole wallet at home. I was like, I think I just didn't carry my wallet because I knew he was going to redo my nails and I was not supposed to pay for the second time. Or even if I had to pay again, I would just use my phone. And then I was like, oh my god, what do I do? So I knew I had to go back the next day. So what I did, and these were the only two remaining ones, I put them at the back of the ones that were there, behind the other colors, and then I went back the next day in the evening and I got them. And I was so happy. When was it? I think on the 30th, if I'm not wrong. Yes, on the 30th is when I got these ones. So when I went to redo my nails again, because he redid my nails like 3 times, I think. Because he did the first pink, and the second time I went there, he was like, no, I have no time. I can only just put the second pink nail on it. And then the second layer, and it became so ugly. The next day, I was like, no, 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 you have to remove them. So when I went back, then I got these ones. Gorgeous. I don't know why, there is something about these guys that do our nails here. It's something that we need a discussion about it. Like, people that deal with nails, people that deal with makeup, people that deal with, I don't know, they just sometimes disappoint you, and it happens. And then I kept on telling that guy, like, I think your nail polish or your nail gel is not good anymore, you should just change it. And you know, probably it's about to expire or something like that, because when I came back I showered and then the next day it was not looking good. So I went back. He's like, no, 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 my paint is good. Oh, maybe not on me, I don't know about that, but I don't let it get on me. I just focus on many other things. I'm not able to remove this. I need scissors. So we will see how this one will look, because I feel it's like the same color with my lip pencil, and that's gonna be amazing. We will wipe this off later, don't worry about it. We'll wipe it completely later, the white powder. This is the best part, like the lip liner and the lipstick completes everything. Yeah, it's already looking good. Maybe we can already dust a little bit of this out. I thank God for beautiful lips. I thank God for that. And then now, good. Oh Lord, where has this lipstick been? It's literally the same color as my lip liner. My lip liner is color, it's also from Revolution, Satin Kiss lip liner. It's number VO34A crayon I live, thank God it's Friday. It says that TGIF. Hair, yes. And a little bit, yes. So now we look for a light lipstick. I have to look for a light lipstick to put on my light lipstick. I think I'll use this one from MAC. It's an old one. It's like a peachy. Yes. This is what I wanted. I'll live for this. Whoosh. Yes, go. This is going on well, and then we will use a pout balm from also Revolution. It's a lip gloss. This one, it tings a little bit, and then good. Love it. Let's put the makeup back on, and then we put the lip gloss, and then I will show you my outfit change, and then I go to the second video, my loves. So we can all agree that engaging in physical world is very important, because whether we know it or not, sometimes social media can take a toll on us, and you know, people don't realize we need to spend time with our loved ones, we need to pursue new hobbies, and you also need to have new perspectives by exploring things outside social media. Is healthy for all of us, you know. You also need to get inspiration from real life events, or from people outside your normal, you know, people that you follow. It's really, really important. And ultimately, so you need to recharge. I really needed to recharge. If I didn't do that, I felt like I had a heavy burnout, and it was really taking a toll on me. Like, I had to do it. I really, really had to do it. So if you feel like maybe you missed me, because I realized also some of you really love me so much, because how I got to realize that is the fact that you texted me constantly asking me if I'm doing fine. If you honestly did that, thank you so much, and bless you for just being a person that does not just follow me for what I post, or maybe you feel like, you know, you miss me so much. And I am back. It's not like I will be posting so heavily, no, but when that time comes, we will do that. Like, we will do that together as crazy. Also, you know, it's important for us as creators to not compare ourselves to others. Also, not changing the direction of your content because somebody else is doing something. You know, it's a trap. You need to have a new unique style for yourself. We really all need that. So maybe it's time for you guys to sit down, wait for me to regenerate and get new ideas, and also to get new ideas for you guys. And you know, I've also been happy not getting so many notifications on my phone, because sometimes I open Instagram and I'm like, oh, maybe I was doing something different, and then I just get a new message from somebody, and then I stop doing what I was doing to focus on that other thing. I need to clean this. So yeah, it's important to have a healthy relationship with technology, because things keep on revolving and evolving, and as much as all of that happens, we don't want to live for social media only. We also want to live for the people who are also close to us, and we want to enjoy every single moment with them without getting time to time distractions. I think that's clean. I actually like the gloss. It's so pretty. And then we'll do the hair, and then I'll show you the outfit. And I also want to take my time to thank all of you who have been resonating with my content. Also, if you have been, in support of me, you mean the world to me. I am sending lots of love on your way, because without you guys, I don't even know what I would be doing. And you guys have given me a lot of motivation. I always feel good when I also text with you. I even know some of you, even though I have never met you, but maybe we will meet. You never know. You never say no, and you never, the world is just different. Like, you never know, I might meet you somewhere, and maybe we can be real life buddies, because some of you never miss to comment on my videos, and I'm like, oh my god, these are like my true people, these are my tribe, and it's good to mention that, guys. Really, from the bottom of my heart, I truly mean it. Yeah, I love when my lashes get done, because then when I'm doing makeup, I don't really have to do a lot. And that, should we do an eyeliner today? No, we don't. Let the lips be the highlight of the whole look. Yeah, I think we are done. As for now, probably I will just have to change my makeup and do an intro. So last, I've settled on just having a denim pant and just this jacket and a warm top on the inside, and just being simple like this, because I just called with hubby and he said we could go for he's gone to the gym, so he said we could go for movies afterwards, and I think like I just wanted something comfy, and I think this is just perfect for it. So I hope to see you next time, my loves. Bye. I want to say thank you for watching. I hope to see you on the next video, and please don't forget to subscribe, share this video with your friends, and hopefully I will see you on the next one, my love.